Mohr Corporation is pleased to represent the owners of a 100-ton Cincinnati powder compacting press, which is shown in this recording at this time. It has 2 1/2 inch of powder fill depth. It is an opposed ram press with single upper, single lower motions. Contact Mohr Corporation about how these motions come about, strokes on them, or other information. This is an older model, but a very productive model that is currently capable of producing parts. You have to determine what your requirements are, but if it is for an economical purchase of a 100-ton press, here it is. I'm taking you around in this video to show you the overall of the press. We have close-ups of all of the mechanical parts, the electrical control panel, and we will make those available to you in a drop box or as you otherwise need it to evaluate this piece of equipment. Please notice some of the modifications that have been made here by the current owners. And you can see here how the clutch assembly has been moved from what used to be in the zone I'm zeroing down on right now on that shaft, which is between the main gears and the frame, and it required a little more time than they wanted on any clutch adjustments or other assemblies. So what they did was they improvised and put a shaft coming through and mounted the clutch out on the outside, where you can see it right now in the center of the screen, and that enabled this press to be able to be serviced more efficiently and inexpensively. The powder feed system you see on top will go with the press if the buyer wants it. You can see that there is a small hopper, which is now coming up close on the screen. That hopper is fed by the motor that you see up there that is drawing material from this hose to where the powder would normally be provided for this press. Obviously at this time the press is not operating, so there is no powder drum in the vision. Now going back to the hopper at the top, you can use that hopper just to fill directly into it if you wish, as is customary. The electrical control panel will be opened in a moment, but to see the mechanical side of this press, I'm opening up the side door. Now we're looking in the side panel where you can see the mechanical components. Once again, we do have close-up photographs of all of these mechanisms to show you. We can explain the adjustments that are in this side panel. You can see the back of the one of the forward panels on the right-hand side. Now back on the front of this press, opening up the upper door, you can see the ram adjustment mechanisms. You can see the way this press is tooled, but the tooling of this press and how you tool it for your application should be discussed with us. There are drawings available that we would have to clarify for you. The we I'm referring to is Mohr Corporation, based in Brighton, Michigan, in the United States. Looking at the lower panel, you can see that this is a press that has had modifications for compaction. You see a socket wrench on the lower right-hand side. That's actually the adjustment for powder fill on this press. You may want to make some changes to this or have them made, but it has worked fine for what this company does right now. They're pressing a bushing type of shape. And this is a press that is ideal for a simple part running in high volume with any type of powdered metal or other materials that need compaction and will flow through the powder feed system type that's on this press. The electrical control panel does have electrical drawings that are supplied. You have your cycle delay, your inch control, your core rod, your feeder, your auger. This is all part of the feeding system. You have your cycle start, motor start, and other components like you will find on any press of this general type. And in the electrical control panel on the side, it's quite simple because of the changes that have taken place over the years in this type of equipment. You can see that although the electrical panel could use a lot of dressing up, the reality is it works, and it works well, we are told. And we're going to see it operating in just a moment. This is a press that was manufactured by Cincinnati. The details on model and serial number are on this nameplate that's envisioned in front of you at the moment, and is available again in a written form from Mohr Corporation. Now we'll have it cycled for you. We're now going to put power to the machine, and with a limited amount of visual identification as to how the press works, this is all being done manually, and we have safety back the restrictions on keeping the doors open, so please bear with us as we proceed as follows. It's just to show you that it does operate. Please, let's proceed. You're seeing the powder feeding taking place. Powder feed shoe is ejecting the part. The lower ram is doing the ejection. It's a simple pressing action, nothing sophisticated. And as this is going up and down, the drive mechanisms in the press, in the back, that's going to conclude our operating picture of this press and this presentation. We hope that you come back to Mohr Corporation for more information on this at your earliest opportunity. This press is to be sold in the month of March or April and shipped in 2016. Thank you very much.